It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Trey Savage. What do we have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Now one miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's one down.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Mookie Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And Mookie takes.
2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The pitch.
2-2 to count.
And that's in the dirt.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Turns and fires the Betts. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That's too low. Now 1-2. And that skips into there. And there's a ball. Freddie Freeman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. 2 out, space is empty. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So a man aboard, and now Freddie Freeman. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back now in Toronto. Today's starting pitcher, Blake Snell.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now the left fielder, George Springer.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just misses. And the count is even, 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting second.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-0. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Count is full.
And he walked him.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past. It's an issue once again early on.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, one away. And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
The catcher, Alejandro.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch misses.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first inning lead.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Game 1 of the World Series. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Edman goes 5 feet 9 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Bunting, and it's in the air. On to first, and the bunt doesn't work out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. And ball 1. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Ball 2.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
And that's in for a strike. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Second inning here, no score. Battling here as he fouls it away. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Max Muncy. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
One down. Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. And there's a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here in Game 1 of the World Series. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Next to hit, Andy Pajas. Fly ball pretty well struck right field, and it hits the fence. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. And a sweeper misses. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Fly ball center field. Connor Falefa drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 2nd. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Snell back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. And caught on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
And there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Addison.
And now it's going to be Addison Barger. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Ball 1.
Up and in, ball 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-0.
That just misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. And that one fouled off. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that will end the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Jays nothing. And we're back. Here's Mookie Betts now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. There's a strike to Mookie.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Headed towards the corner. Springer racing after it. And that is a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, right side. Barker makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher
Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. And a strike in there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one ripped into the bullpen and gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Tommy Edman at the plate. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Savage maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
In for a strike. And now 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further, and it's 2-zip. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Foul ball there. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, left fielder, Joel Springer.
So the batting order turns over. George Springer now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul straight back. Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Lucas in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Inside, just missed. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting to hit for Toronto. There's a swing and a miss.
Ball down, 3-2.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. That's hard hit on the line. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Trey Savage will depart, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
new pitcher now for the Jays, number 56.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here comes Max Muncy. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that's a strike. Base is empty, one away here in Game 1 of the World Series. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, number 8, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's a strike.
1-1.
And now 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back now in Toronto, John
for the
Shelby and
Jays,
Chris Singleton
the
with
first
you.
baseman,
And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
BlueJays.
Ball 1, no strikes. Up the middle, Betts. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball
Now
out of
batting,
the air.
the
Lets the
catcher,
defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 1 down, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And that is downstairs. Now 1-2. The Jays down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that drops foul. The 1-2. Snellzilla picks up the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Varsho batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Varsho needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And he swings through that one. Smith gathers, throws, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing. Game 1 of the World Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. In the air to left center. Springer on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Upstairs.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Betts, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Boots it. Now he'll turn for second. Still finds a way to get off the throw. The tag and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Ernie Clement. Snell back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barker. Walked his first time.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Wow, what an incredible throw right there. He might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fires to first in time.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Isaiah
Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. First time up was a pop-out. Kiner-Falefa in his 8th season, 29 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is fouled back. The Dodgers leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he takes it himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That one ripped, but foul. Popped up. Guerrero. And there's 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Edman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Barger has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing. Number 86 taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Jimenez.
The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia getting ready to go. Bonda also getting ready. There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that one sliced foul. One and 2 here. On the ground to third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Number 4, Joe.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
And the batter is George Springer. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That one missed.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And that one misses up and in. And a count 2-1. With the tying run at the plate here in Game 1 of the World Series. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-2 now. And just misses with that one.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Got him swinging. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Nathan Lucas.
Lucas.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
You know, Blue, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 1 for 2. First pitch, not close.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one hooked foul. That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. Inning over. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Braden Fisher.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Los Angeles, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
And that one in the air center field. Varsho settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 13, Max.
Here's Max Muncy. Ball 1 there. Activity in the bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Number 68 getting loose as well. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
One down, base is empty. And it is 2-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Number 8, Kike Hernandez.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
A couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the 2-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now here is Alejandro Kirk. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That one off the mark. And now 2-0.
2-0.
There's a strike. Check swing, went around, and the count's even at 2. And there's a ball. On the ground, and that chance handled. Whips it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, out towards left center. Hernandez brings it in, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yariel Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
The right fielder,
so far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there, there can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off, go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 in this one. And downstairs. Rodriguez, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Clement over to second, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Mookie digs in here. 1 for 3. Just missed. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering is down low. Will Smith up next for the Dodgers. Two down, nobody on. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two down, bases empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. That one fouled off.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. The count now 2-2. Swings through him for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 3-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Dodgers leading by 3 here in Game 1 of the World Series. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. 1 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Alex Vesia departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So they
Los
turn to the
Angeles.
lefty in this spot, Anthony Banda.
Anthony Banda.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Barger at first, 1 gone. The 1-2. That one way inside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Jays nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back.
BlueJays.
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 68.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He's already homered in this game. Ready to go now. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that's in for a strike. And the series is underway. Fouled off left side. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Mookie now. That's to third. Clement in plenty of time to first. One out in the top of the first. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Pitch misses. Ball one.
Oh, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Man at second. Slapped foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And a 1-1. One out, the runner at second here in Game 1 of the World Series. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run. No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He goes down looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence. Shohei to the plate and scores. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball one.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Freeman stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho moving under it. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Blake Snell.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's George Springer to start it off.
George Springer.
There's the strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And the lefty kicks, delivers. And he grounds one to the right side. Finds his way through, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So up next, Nathan Lucas. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away.
That is good. The first base.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Step off throw to first, and Springer's in there safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
Late swing fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
That misses. 1-2 to count. Fights it off. You'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Edman. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Jays nothing. Game 1 of the World Series. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Savage back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
That one missed. That misses. 3-2 now.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Line to left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Connor Falefa. Off balance throw in time. 1 out in the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Hernandez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Hernandez stands at third with one gone in the inning. That misses the zone, and that's ball two. Smoked on the ground, a second. Connor Falefa throws the first in time. Now two away as they get a run across.
Batting up, the right fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because
gets it to first, third out, and that ends the frame. One run, one hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That's in there. Strike one.
Really good athlete, and many times you talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That one missing inside.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 3-2. Swing and a pop-up. Muncy under it. Puts it away for the out.
That is it. The center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Runner on at first with one gone, and next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Game one of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Katse into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
Down to 3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two now, and ball 4 to a board.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Stepping in, Addison Barger. Swing and a miss as he was late.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's a little bit high.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The count 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Snellzilla picks up the strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the second out. That's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And fouled off. Clement at third. Kiner-Falefa on at first with 2 down. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That one misses. Now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
George Springer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now in Toronto. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. in this situation ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
And he takes a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that is Springer. Hauls it in for the out. One down.
Up next to the Dodgers,
Here's Mookie
the
now.
shortstop, Mookie Betts.
That's outside. Ball one. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One out, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero, and Betts is set down.
Now batting, Smith.
Two outs, base is empty. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Struck out looking his first time. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Kirk down to first with it. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next pitch misses way outside. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it.
Now
You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now, Nathan Lucas. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that's down and away. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
That left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Vladdy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Inside, just missed. Next pitch is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and Guerrero is set down. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for them there. On to the fourth now in game number 1. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Rogers Center, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Freddie Freeman. Fought off foul. Fastball for a strike at 95.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a quick out, number 1. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fly to center his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho makes the catch. Out, number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Teoscar.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Doubled his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series. And a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Singleton scored his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Blue Jays down a run. Picks over and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. The changeup missing. 2-1. This one in the air, right field. Pajes hauls it in to end the inning. Game 1 of the World Series. And here is Max Muncy. Savage back to work. And that one hammered. That's back there on its way. And forget it. And they add to the lead. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Hernandez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
0-1, no strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 56, also throwing. On the corner for a strike. And it's fouled away. On the ground, right side, Connor Falefa tosses to first. One away here in the fifth.
The batter, the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Trey Savage out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Yariel Rodriguez. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Rodriguez.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Grounded out his first time up. Pajes, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ripped on the ground to second. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 2. First pitch
Inside,
misses. Right through there for a strike. Tap foul to play. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-1.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Base is empty with 2 away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. That's in there. Strike one. And that is out of play. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Addison Barger. There's a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And no one can get there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And the 1-0. Check swing called strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 80 up and loosening in the pen. Number 86 warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And that one missing low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase him with 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Blake Snell won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So the
Los
Dodgers
Angeles.
have a new arm on the mound, number 86.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
First and second, no outs. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Liner, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's got 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
But with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Gets the outside corner with that one.
You need a strikeout, you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
On the ground to third. Base hit. 1 run is in. A second scores as well, and they trail by 1.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much, and he was able to keep it fair down the line.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Nathan Lucas. 0 for 2 in this one. And that bunted towards third. Throw on to Freeman, and that is a big first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Golden opportunity right here.
You have to be careful throwing and breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Kurt in the box now, takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ball to strike, the pitch. And misses inside.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. On the ground to short, could be 2. Over to Edman. He's out. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Blue Jays 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Braden Fisher appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 56 getting cranked up as well. And there's a foul ball. Called strike right there.
That splitting's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one almost got him. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho under this one. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Just missed. Base is empty, one away here in game one of the World Series. And that's downstairs. 2-0.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's inside. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite click the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. In there for strike one.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The next offering misses. 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Edman checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch misses. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run homer. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yariel Rodriguez is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Number 56 on to pitch here.
Number 56. Aaron Lauer.
So 2 away with nobody on. Muncy digs in. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Two outs. Swung on, belted, way back there. And that one is off the wall. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outside low, 1-0. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Out to short, Jimenez. They limit the damage here. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. This is the World Series on the show. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Clips the corner, 0-1. Movement in the bullpen, Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Fonda, the power lefty, up as well. In the air, left field, down the line. And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a curve is down and in.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
In the air on the infield, Edman. 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That's his third home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One out, base is empty. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa next up for the Blue Jays. First offering, and it just misses. Still only one out here in the inning. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a foul ball. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 86, done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 80.
Number 80, Emmett Sheehan.
Man at first with one gone. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Pickoff throw. Kiner-Falefa dives back in. And that one fouled off. That missed by a lot. And 1-1. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A two-run blast. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 7-6. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Back to the top of the order now. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. 4 runs already in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Next
Nope,
pitch
that's the ball.
just misses, and the count is 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Betts. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nathan Lucas.
2 down, bases empty. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Misses outside, and that is ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Man on second, 2 down. There's the strike. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now pitching
Well,
for
the best
Blue
relievers
Jays,
love the opportunity to
Number
come in and
48.
protect the tight lead late in the
Anthony.
ball game. Some of them are just
Dominguez.
wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
leading off for
Andy
Los Angeles,
Pajes
the right
steps to the
fielder,
plate for the
number
Dodgers.
24, Andy Pajes.
Not
Count
even
1-0.
close there. Ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Center field. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. He's already homered here in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The shortstop takes a ball.
1-0.
Holding on to a one-run lead here in the late stages of game one. On the ground to third. To first, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're right in it, though. It's 7-6. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Late Trinan.
Now pitching for Los Angeles.
Well, one-run
Number
game.
49.
And here is Alejandro
Late.
Kirk. 0 for 3 in this one. A little bit low.
No, that's down.
And that's ball one. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball two.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's in
3
the dirt.
balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field, Pajes. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 5. Jolton.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho.
Varsho.
3 for 3 with 3 singles. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
This one chopped up the middle. Throw on to Freeman, and they get the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ernie.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2 outs. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Blue Jays go down in order. They'll try and hold on to their 7-6 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brendan Little.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 54, Brendan Little.
Well, one-run game, and now the catcher comes up to him. Will Smith, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Number 68, the lefty, warming up as well. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no
When you
strikes.
get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
On the ground to short, Jimenez. Fires across the diamond, and they get the out on Smith.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Right through there for a strike. trying to hold a one-run lead here in Game 1 of the World Series. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
On the ground to first. Guerrero takes it to the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Tommy Edman at the plate, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Fouled off left side. Little, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers go down quietly, down a run and a tight one. It's 7-6.
Now pitching for
back
the
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Alex Vesia.
Vesia.
Addison Barger digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Barger.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next pitch is inside, and the count now 2-0. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You got to get out of the inning first. And then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Barger gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Nope, outside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And the batter is George Springer. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Step off, throw to first. Barker dives back in safely. Two on the way. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One left for Toronto as they still lead by 1. It's 7-6.
Now pitching.
And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Jeff Hoffman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Leading off the center fielder, Teoscar Fernandez.
And a strike. That one outside, and the count is 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Barker gets there. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter. Ha-Seong Kim trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-1 is fouled off. one strike away from securing game one. Got him, and that's the ball game.